Why is it that every time you argue, it feels like you lose more than just the fight? You try to explain yourself, but somehow the words turn into weapons. The tension drains you, the regret lingers, and deep down, you wonder, is there a better way to handle this? What if I told you high-value men resolve conflict without shouting, without breaking trust, and walk away stronger every time? Stay with me because in the next few minutes, you'll learn the exact mindset they use that no one ever talks about.
So, what do we mean when we say high-value man? Most people think it's about money, fame, or status, but it's not. A truly high-value man is unshakable. He knows exactly who he is, he respects himself enough to set clear boundaries, and he doesn't need to prove his worth to anyone because he already lives it. Think about what that means in conflict. He doesn't lose himself just to win the fight. He doesn't raise his voice to feel powerful. His calm is the power. And that's why people, whether it's women, bosses, or even rivals, respect him. Ask yourself this: how many times have you lost your peace just to win an argument? And was it really worth it? This ability to stay grounded is what separates leaders from followers. And in a moment, I'll show you why and how you can start practicing it yourself.
Second, listen actively. Listening doesn't mean you agree. It means you're smart enough to understand what's really being said, the emotions behind the words. Because once someone feels heard, they stop fighting and start talking. When was the last time you truly listened without planning your reply? Third, choose clarity over ego. In conflict, most people try to win. High-value men aim to solve. They strip away pride and ask, what actually fixes this? That shift turns battles into solutions. How many fights could have been avoided if you focused on clarity, not being right? Fourth, respect timing. Patience is power. Not every battle needs to be fought in the moment. High-value men know some conflicts are best solved after the storm passes. Waiting an hour, even a day, can save relationships. How much damage have you done by speaking too soon? Which of these do you struggle with the most, and how much has it cost you?
Now, beyond the actions, there's something even subtler: the invisible powers. These aren't things you say, they're things you radiate. First, calm body language. When a man stands tall, keeps his posture relaxed, his hands steady, he sends a message: I'm in control, even if the room isn't. People mirror this energy without realizing it. When was the last time you felt safe just because someone else was calm? Second, neutral tone. The words matter less than how they're delivered. A steady tone can turn tension into reason. It doesn't mean being cold, it means being clear. Think about it. How differently would people react if you spoke less to win and more to connect? Third, reframing conflict. High-value men turn me versus you into us versus the problem. That small shift transforms enemies into teammates. It's a mental move most people never practice, but it changes everything. Fourth, knowing when to walk away. This is the hardest one, but the most powerful. Walking away isn't weakness. It's proof you're stronger than the moment. It says, I won't destroy my peace to win your fight. Isn't that the control you wish you had when everything feels like it's burning? These invisible powers are felt more than seen, and they're why high-value men seem untouchable even in chaos.
Before we move forward, let's be honest about the traps, the mistakes that keep men stuck in low-value behavior. These are the habits that feel powerful in the moment, but cost you deeply later.
First trap, shouting. Raising your voice might feel like control, but it's actually proof you've lost it. People stop hearing your words and start reacting to your tone. How many times have you lost the message because the volume was too loud? Second trap, blaming. Pointing fingers feels good for a second because it removes responsibility, but it also removes respect. High-value men own their part. Low-value men hide from it. Ask yourself, are you blaming to fix the problem or to avoid facing it? Third trap, needing to win. This is the ego's favorite game. You might win the argument, but lose trust, love, or respect in the process. Victory feels hollow when you stand alone at the end. How many battles have you won but secretly wished you'd handled differently? Fourth trap, letting pride ruin peace. Pride feels good in the heat of the moment, but pride is expensive. It's the tax you pay with relationships later. Every moment of stubbornness today becomes regret tomorrow. Is your pride worth the people you love? These traps aren't just bad habits, they're anchors, and breaking free from them is the first step to becoming unshakable.
Let me show you what this actually looks like in real life. Picture Barack Obama during a heated presidential debate. Cameras are on, millions are watching, opponents are attacking. Every word matters. Most people would raise their voice, fight back harder. But what does he do? He stays calm. He listens fully. And when he speaks, his tone is measured, his words precise. That calm doesn't just win the argument, it wins trust. Even people who disagreed with him respected the way he carried himself. Now think about that for a moment. If someone can remain centered under that kind of global pressure, what does that say about us in everyday life? At work, with family, in relationships, the stakes are smaller, but the principles are the same. The real question is, can you bring that same calm into your world? And what would your life look like if you did?
Here's my challenge to you. The next time conflict shows up, and it will, pause. Just stop for 2 seconds. Breathe. And choose one principle from this video to apply in that exact moment. Don't try all of them, just one. Watch what happens.